Top that.
Two of the most high-octane teams we have in Counter-Strike at the moment, so it's going to be great. And we have here, Shock's going to lead his way up the stairs. There's a good opening battle, and they're going to press the issue. It's lured them into a trap, but at the moment, G2 is doing all right. A good trade to start with, and they're trying to press the issue.
Yeah, Shox is going to go ahead and start to push on up here towards Long. Does have support from Apex, and Rain with his back against the wall, going to be able to take one before Apex does go in with the trade, and now we're into a 3 versus 3, but look at this from Nico. Flanked all the way down through Connector, going to be pushing on up from behind. And Apex, well, he will be there waiting for him.
Yeah, this is a sick play from Nico. This is a lot of information. Obviously, you can cut this off, waiting for more, but Apex is going to turn, so he takes the easy kill. Shox and Body, this map just got cut in half. Where do they want to go? Because if they go downstairs, Nico again can have eyeballs on that. And he's basically the early warning system for both Kerrigan and Olaf Meister. This is going to be difficult for G2. 50 seconds left, plenty of time to do whatever they want. There's the battle, but Nico can't get into cover quick enough. Now the race is on over to the B bomb site. He's called that out. Olaf is already here, dropped into water. This might catch him off guard if they don't expect him to be this far advanced into the site.
Yeah, they have to check this. Olaf going to go peeking in, does the damage. Can't quite deny the bomb plant, but he'll double down anyway. And Olaf inside the site gets that 1 versus 2.
Can't clear this space all on his own, especially considering if they do end up going towards B, which isn't looking likely as Nico takes off the head of Kenny. There's NBK, the next one up, and he spots 2 at the B bomb site. So you imagine they're going to grab the bomb and try and take some ground over towards the A side of the map.
Yeah, and this is where Guardian has to try and step up for Faze. Kerrigan will actually go aggressive, be able to find NBK rotating back. They get some information as well as they spot that lone rotator come in. Guardian now sees Apex over here at Long, going to use the Incendiary to keep him at bay. Pushing on up, though. Shox and Apex able to find that frag on Guardian. Now Kerrigan and Nico left 2 versus 2. Bomb still yet to go down. 25 seconds and the rotations are already here. The retake can come in straight away. Bomb plant goes down. Apex quick on the trigger, able to find the first. Now Kerrigan 1v2, not meant to be as Apex in with a 4K. That's what it took for G2 to find themselves their first round here on Overpass. Will swiftly bid him farewell. G2 going to be in with their second round.
Yeah, that's so rough. Great kills from Kenny. Kerrigan just gets blinded at the worst possible moment. I don't know if that was a team flash or what, but it seemed like he had perfectly dodged everything.
Again, employed. Nico, the one to try and take a little peek over the top. Body now charges in towards the B-bomb site, has support from the rest of the team. Rotations are already going to be arriving. 4 players here, and Rain does put in some work. Shock's going to be swift on the return, and there's Nico in with the D, gets a second, wants to try and make it 3. Kenny's not going to let that happen, but he finds himself trapped. Kenny back and forth, doing the impossible. Man over a barrel's going to inflict some damage. Now 5 HP in a dream, 45 seconds left. And Kenny backed into a corner here, takes the peek out. Guardian does find it. And Faze, they managed to somehow do the impossible there. They get themselves an 8th round, and that's got to hurt for G2.
Yeah, that was crushing, obviously. I mean, great plays from Nico, but I think the big thing that wins it, the big performance, is Rain. He's the first one spotted, and he actually gives up that fight. He doesn't take it. He falls back into water. He allows G2 to make progress, and that's where the rest of his teammates pounce. They had a perfectly planned attack when they were at that position.
Got 2 defuse kits in play. Shock's going to have one of them with the smoke, and Apex has one of his own. He's going to start to push up through Long, wasting no time, getting straight into this one. Body and Kenny going to lie in wait. The flash is perfect. Body going to try and capitalize. It's a bit of a slaughter over at Long, and actually, Rain and Nico and Olaf between them completely shut this down. Apex does take one more, but that's it for him. And now MBK stands on A alone. 1 versus 3. His comrades have fallen over at Long, and got to be wondering, where the hell did this round go so wrong?
That's actually a round where you feel so bad for G2. It looked like that setup was absolutely perfect. The flashbang was phenomenal. The kills just didn't come out quick enough, to be frank. I mean, Faze didn't even hide anything. They were running that whole way. G2 knew exactly where they were, when they were going to turn the corner, and that's why the flashbang is so perfect. And for them to get this result out of it, just breaks your heart. Now Faze is going to make its way into the B bomb site. It's going to get that plant. NBK is just going to have to go for it. See if he can get any kills quickly. He's turning the corner. Kerrigan's holding him back, allowing this bomb to go down, and he's brought solo. But now they're going to push on him. Now those Glocks are at the range where they're most deadly.
Yeah, and speaking of solo, that's how MBK finds himself. Quick shot on a Carrigan. 1v2 starts to creep on in. Olaf and Nico do have the crossfire set up. NBK not meant to be.
Long A, Apex is just jump spotting it, but Kerrigan, Guardian, Olafmeister have the decision to make if they'd like to go that route. And a lot of emphasis on danger controls from Kenny in the stairwell. There's an opening pick for him.
Ooh, gonna be handed a second, make it 3. Kenny will take that all day long. That's the bomb dropped over in mid, and once again, it's heroic from Kenny S to kickstart this round. This time, it's Nico and Rain left. We saw Nico very, very quickly turn the tide of battle in the previous, but this time, it's Rain to step up first. Bodies will hit the floor as Kenny goes down as well. 2 versus 3, Shoxy in with the trade, but Nico starts to sneak in. It's Apex on the flank, could make all the difference. Nico's got no idea. Finished off nice and easy, like a sitting duck out in the open.
And that's it. That should establish a lot of control on the CT side for G2. The defense is looking good, winning 2 in a row. They've not hit those kills, but at the moment, G2 is doing a much better job, and this is looking more and more like a contact play over towards B. Lining up, setting up and getting close to Monster. Rain's going to lead the way through. Guardian's there with an AWP as well. Molotov to force him out of barrels, and the timing to try and take advantage, but NBK gets the kill.
No, MBK presented him with a second Guardian. Will be swift on the return, but it's a 2 versus 4. Guardian, though, being handed these frags by G2. Luckily enough, Apex going to be there to trade. Carrigan starts to peek in. Able to take the first. Of course, the brains behind Faze now has to be the Brawn as bomb down middle of the site. Switches things out to the AWP. Starts to sneak on in, but Shoxy could make a world of difference. Flanking round from behind. Carrigan's got no idea. Knife out. Starts to just waltz on in, and Shox into the warm embrace he goes. In up towards the A-bomb site. Kenny and Shox have their work cut out for them. Kenny's now left to try and take these duels effectively in a 1v4. That smoke gets denied though as Olaf blocks it. He now has to take the angle aggressive, but it does pan out for him. Takes a second as he does damage with the AK. Bomb plant comes in. Kenny going to start to sneak on through, and MBK wrapping round from behind. Kenny's extended far forward, in with the first. Bomb still working against him. It's the wraparound from long from Nico that could. Oh, MBK wants to make it 2, in with 2, and now Nico on this flank, and Kenny reads this perfectly. MBK gonna walk on into it. 3 frags for him at the end. And G2, they're gonna get themselves a 14. There was no way in hell that that retake should have panned out, but it does.
I mean, what a smart play from NBK on the flank. Holding the trigger, the discipline to not take that first shot, going for Guardian as well. That's big because Olafmeister made all the plays necessary to win that for Faze. He sees Kenny's Molotov'd himself off. Olaf pushes into the site, gets a couple of great kills, gets more aggressive than G2 was expecting. And just no one from Faze watching the flank, and part of that is BK. That's twice now NBK's dropped on the entries. And they're trying to even take the 5-7 away. They want it all.
Yeah, I mean, you ooh. Nope. Gonna go for the knife.
Dude, they could use this economy. It actually is so good from Apex to get that money. And an AK-47. But now he's got to bail out.
Yeah, I mean,
they just don't have a whole lot to play with. Kenny's in a position, you wonder if that's a pop flash position from Shox. And the hit's going to come in very soon.
Molotovs to force out any players at long. Kenny will lie in wait. Gonna lose out on Shox, doesn't have a man to cover the toilets, and starts to play it around the smoke. Kenny walks to the crosshair of Olaf. Man advantage now in favor of Faze. The famous shot back into Apex's hands, and he'll then fall to Guardian. This could be it. Body goes down promptly after. MBK has to show up now with the Deeg. 1 versus 4, does take the first, but he's tagged extremely low in the process, and Rain gonna finish things off. 16-14 for Faze on Overpass.
Yeah, that is a phenomenal win for Faze. Tested massively and in a big way, and you gotta feel heartbreak for G2 managing to come back into this game, clawing themselves back into it, but never got the firm grip that they needed, even despite a good start to the CT side. We're gonna go to the desk for the GoDaddy